Hey, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Crimes, Killers, Cults,
and beer.
Patreon edition.
Patreon.
Oh, man. That's Todd.
And that is Bill.
And we're just two crazy Florida men drinking beer and talking about true crime.
Indeed.
Because the fact that it's two crazy Florida men doing it just makes it all that crazier.
Or better, depending on your outlook.
Or better. Crazier, better, whatever. Crazier, better, whatever.
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 Dude, that's a t-shirt right there.
Crazier,
Better,
Crazier,
whatever.
better,
dude.
whatever.
I'm totally doing that as a t-shirt, bro.
Awesome. Well, we have something we need to discuss,
All right.
and it doesn't matter where I discuss it. It's just the last episode that was published, and this is the first episode since the last episode was published, which was the Bodies and Barrels episode with John Bunting.
Uh-huh.
So I published, when I published the episode, I got a message from somebody
Oh.
saying that for us to be careful. I'm like, what's up? I'm like, well, apparently, John, there's this wannabe filmmaker in Adelaide, Australia,
Okay.
that is friends with John Bunting,
Oh.
and this chucklehead, he's going on, like a lot of several other podcasts that have covered John Bunting.
Uh-huh.
He's gone and just trolled him relentlessly and making threats and all that stuff.
Oh.
And to several other podcasts. And the guy that I was talking back and forth with, he even showed me screenshots of conversations that that have been with these other podcasts and everything. And it's like, if you ever come to Adelaide, you're going to wind up in a barrel, shit like that.
Okay. I'll meet you in Adelaide, motherfucker. I could
Well,
be there. I could be
can-
there in less than 24 hours, dude. I will fuck
Yeah.
you. I will kill you and fuck your corpse. Don't
put it in a
ever
barrel.
try to make threats like that to me, motherfucker.
I know, and I told the guy, I said, well, I'm not too worried about it. I said, I'm not worried about it at all. I said, my co-host and I, we're in Florida and we're both armed.
Oh yeah.
So,
Actually, yeah. All right, you little fucking troll.
now one thing
Come to Florida.
that
I dare you.
yeah, right. Now one thing that that he, that if he stumbles across our episode and starts trolling us, one thing that he doesn't realize about us versus these other podcasts is the other podcasts are a little more polished, a little more polite. We're two crazy Florida men.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
We will totally, and this is a Patreon episode. And I might actually publish this Patreon episode on CKCB as just a demo.
All right.
But the. If he thinks that we're just going to sit back and be quiet on our podcast if he starts coming at us, no, we're going to blast him. We are going to roast him like he's never been roasted before.
Yeah.
And he probably didn't get that from the other podcast that he bullied,
No,
but he
probably
hasn't realized
not.
who he's
Yeah.
fucking with.
And like I said, I can be in Australia in 24 fucking hours.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So
All right. Come on. Let's go, bro. Bring it. Anyway, not the
it's
point.
going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see if he actually finds our podcast and starts fucking with us.
Yeah. All right, let's hope so. I need a good vacation trip. Anyway.
Okay. So we got a fun one. Yeah, short and sweet. Fun
Yay,
one.
because the last one we did was fucking god awful long.
Yeah, and it was brutal.
But it was growing pains. So we were learning a new thing and trying something different, and yeah. Anyway, if you follow us everywhere else, you'll see the fucking results of that shortly.
Soon.
Well, I mean, depending on when this comes out, you may have already seen it, but yeah, you'll know. You'll know one way or the other.
You will know.
Oh, anyway.
So you remember Bo
I
Mazel?
do. I mean, not personally. I never met the guy, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, what's the most unlikely occupation that somebody would have that would probably get along with Bone Mazel?
Oh, dude, you're starting out with a test, man. Come on, man. You know I didn't study. Okay, Bone.
Now our subject today was not friends with they didn't know each other, but had they known each other, they probably would have been great friends. But it would be like a very
you
unexpected.
were talking about this, and I can't remember for the fucking life of me, bro.
The unexpected occupation for a friend with Bone Mazel would be President of the United States.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And like I said, Abraham Lincoln did not know Bone Mazel, but Abraham Lincoln would have gotten along very well with Bone Mazel because it turns out Abraham Lincoln was a little smart ass and a prankster.
Really? Old Honest Abe?
Just like Old Honest Abe.
What was a smart ass and a prankster? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I've got 6 stories here of like little pranks and stuff.
All about Honest Abe?
Yeah, he kind of
fuck yeah, dude. Let's go, bro.
All about Honest Abe.
I'm totally down for this. I'm totally down for fucking learning some real history that they don't teach in school. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Now he did kind of cool his jets once he became president.
Oh yeah.
But had the whole Civil War thing to deal with
and ending slavery.
Yeah.
But we won't go there. That's not part of this story, I hope.
No, it's not. Well,
yeah,
kind of.
Right. Anyway, moving on.
Kind of. So, when he gave the Emancipation Proclamation speech, that's considered one of his greatest accomplishments. Second only to pulling off a stovepipe hat.
He totally rocked that fucking hat, bro. And he was 6 foot above it. Or no, 6. What was he? 6'3" or something, dude. He was tall. So and then he had that 2.5 foot
but
fucking
that hat made him
on top of his head.
Like 7'2". So the executive order is best known for freeing countless enslaved human beings. So that's neat. But the whole thing was rather unprecedented from the start. Lincoln drafted the order himself and then presented it to his cabinet as something that he had already decided to do. So that's the 19th century equivalent of announcing major military policy changes over Twitter.
Yeah, pretty much.
and aware that of the bomb that he was about to drop, Lincoln kicked it all off with an opening monologue. Except it was a comedic opening monologue.
Okay.
This is from Cracked.com, by the way. To the Emancipation Proclamation, Lincoln called his cabinet together for a monumental history-changing meeting, but he first made them sit through a comedy routine. It was a story titled A High-Handed Outrage in Utica by Artemus Ward, a popular 19th century humorist. And here's an excerpt from it. It's like, "What under the sun are you?" cried I, says he. "Why did you bring this pussy Lanermus. Why did you bring this pussy Lanermus cuss here for?" And he hit the wax figure another tremendous blow on its head. Says I, you egregious ass, that's a Ayers wax figure representation of the false apostle. The punchline doesn't really translate a century and a half later, especially that it didn't scan, the document didn't really, the document itself is kind of, grainy.
Yeah, because that's not really funny, but I'm sure back then it brought the house down, but not just think about, not so much for content, think about context. Remember that that bit where Andy Kaufman was doing this appearance and everything, and he gets up there and he just starts reading The Great Gatsby. Kind of like that. but see, that wasn't funny.
What I thought of when.
No, dude, and I don't know how Andy Kaufman got anywhere that he fucking got, because he was the least funny person in the entire world. But whatever, dude. You know what? He made a career out of it, and people liked him. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't get it, And there, dude, the thing that you read, that what he said to those people, there was words in there that I have no idea what they mean. Because we don't talk like that anymore, And
but
like I said, I'm sure back then
it didn't really go over.
It either brought the house down, or they all went, "The fuck are you talking about?"
But that's just it. He didn't even get it. He just got a polite chuckle or two from the audience, and Lincoln's like, "Gentlemen, why don't you laugh?" And without the fearful strain that is upon me this night and day, if I did not laugh, I should die, and you need this medicine as much as I do.
Oh, Jesus. All right. So he was trying to be intellectually funny. And not just like that, and not like goofy funny like us. All right, I get it.
Right. But
this better get better, dude, because I like when you told me that Lincoln was a prankster, I'm like, dude, if that's the best of it, I'm hanging up right now.
That's not the best of it. he loved poop jokes.
Who doesn't love poop jokes?
Lincoln brought a dignity to the office of the presidency that has been difficult for his successors to live up to. More impressively, he did this while telling shit jokes about George Washington to anyone who would listen. See, Lincoln loved to tell long anecdotes with ridiculous punchlines. Lincoln's favorite, hypocrite. Lincoln's absolute favorite was an acrocrypt.
Dude, you should practice this before, like I told you, man.
It was a tale about the Revolutionary War hero Ethan Allen, who visited England a few years after the war. The story goes that Allen's English host tried to provoke a reaction by continually insulting George Washington, but Allen wouldn't crack. Finally, the cagey Brits thought that they'd really get Allen's goat by showing him their portrait of Washington up in the outhouse, so that Allen would have to look his president in the eye while crapping into a hole. So the British were all standing in the outhouse outside, waiting to laugh in Allen's traitorous face when he stepped out, all unperturbed, and they were like, "Hey, what'd you think of the picture of George Washington we hung next to the hung up in the crap closet?" And Allen said he thought it was a very appropriate place for nothing will make an Englishman shit so quick as the sight of General Washington.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh.
But
yes.
So
see, now that's good.
So Lincoln loved telling that story. So, the joke today would get Lincoln kicked off of C-SPAN, but it was a mainstay of his act for the campaign trail, and it was even recreated in the Steven Spielberg movie.
It was?
And I don't remember it being in. Yeah, that's what it says.
What movie?
Lincoln?
I never saw that. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing it. In fact, I do remember seeing it.
The only movie about Lincoln I remember watching was Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
That's based on a true story.
Yeah, of course it
is. So,
and we're not going to go into why that's an inside joke between me and Bill, and we're not going to go into that.
Right. So, he convinced children to cause a house fire for kicks.
He did? Really?
Yeah. Lincoln wasn't just a hilarious president. He also did stints as a hilarious wrestler, a hilarious gangly teen, and even a hilarious lawyer, though thankfully not all at the same time.
Yeah, right.
Lawyer Lincoln, not to be confused with the Lincoln lawyer, spent a lot of time traveling because politics used to have a lot of, used to come with lots of rock and roll hours. For example, Lincoln and another lawyer once engaged in an impromptu axe throwing contest.
Oh shit!
That was in between convincing local children to start fires.
Really?
Tragically, we'll never know the circumstances that led to Abraham Lincoln nearly committing arson by proxy, because historians tend to leave out the best parts. But what we do know is that while staying at a hotel, Lincoln convinced some kids to throw an inflated pig bladder, which was the 19th century version of a balloon, into the fireplace. That's it. No one knows why or how or what in tarnation. The children's The children's motivations are a little easier to deduce, because when an adult asks you to set shit on fire, you follow orders.
Yes. See, dude, there is truth to the whole vampire hunter thing, dude. He's like, dude, kill the vampire in the fireplace.
The pig bladder predictably exploded, setting off sparks everywhere and starting a fire. And Lincoln tried to put the fire out with a broom, which also caught on fire, and he only barely managed to keep the entire hotel from burning down. The whole thing was essentially a Three Stooges skit, except starring the guy on the penny.
Holy fuck. Oh, Jesus. See, dude? Yeah. Now, this is cool, dude. See, I love this shit, dude. Learning shit about people that you just thought were, like, everybody's like, oh, Honest Abe, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Like, really, dude? He's fucking coercing kids to start fucking fire. Fucking great. I love him even more now.
Yeah. So you're going to love this one. He once had to smooth talk his way out of an accidental marriage.
What? Honest Abe? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. See, Lincoln
maybe Honest Abe wasn't so honest after all.
Well, I read through all of these.
He was honest.
You're going to love this one. But right, Lincoln got himself into so many wacky scenarios that it's amazing that they haven't made a sitcom based on his life. This week's shenanigans: weaseling out of an accidental marriage. Why, yes, this was the plot of a. This was the plot of a Simpsons episode. Simpsons did it.
Oh, fuck me. All right. Dude, I'm fucking crying. I'm laughing so hard. Fuck.
So, in 1836, Lincoln was being pestered by a woman who wanted him to marry her sister.
All right.
Lincoln had briefly met the sister, Mary Owens, and thought that she was a total drag, so these propositions were roundly dodged. So, when the sister said that she would personally transport Mary all the way from Kentucky if Lincoln would agree to marry her, Lincoln basically responded, "Yeah, sure, that'll happen." Unfortunately, in the 19th century, sarcasm was still considered a binding promise.
Oh. Oh shit!
So imagine with his surprise when Mary showed up in Illinois a few months later, thinking that they were engaged. Not wanting to break up they're not wanting the social stigma of breaking an engagement, Lincoln decided to do the honorable thing and begin a writing letter campaign to gaslight Owens into breaking up with him.
Really?
Yeah. Lincoln had recently moved to Springfield, and he wrote Mary to tell her that people in Springfield were too rich, and she probably couldn't handle being poor in such a setting.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus.
And there's a picture of her. She looks like Belle Gunness.
Ribbit.
So, he was forthright about his scrubness, earnest even. He also suggested that perhaps she was joking about wanting to marry him. Not that he would want her to be, of course. Of course not. It's just that she must have been joking about marrying such himself, right? Right?
Right?
So either way, Owens was convinced, or she decided that she didn't want to marry this disingenuous asshole anyway. Whatever the case, she took the hint, and the incorrigible Lincoln had gotten himself out of another jam.
Oh, fuck me, dude. Dude, like, I always thought Abraham Lincoln was just, he was the president that freed the slaves and ended the Civil War. Dude, he had to do all that shit, like, I never even, because you never hear that in school. You never learn that from the history books, that he was a fucking joker like that. Holy crap.
Yeah, I know. And
this is amazing, dude. I always respected Abraham Lincoln, but god damn,
I still respect him.
I love this cracker now. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And when I say cracker, I call everybody cracker because, it is what it is. Fuck off.
Well, he would have gotten along with the original cracker.
Yeah.
Bone Mazel.
Absolutely, dude. I can see them two fucking just like rolling down. And
yeah, can you imagine the two of them together just out on the town fucking with people?
I can now. Not before we started this fucking episode, but I can now for fucking sure, bro.
Hey, Abe, you want some grits?
Dude, if you told me that Abraham Lincoln and Bo Mazel would have been good friends if they'd met each other, I'd been like, bullshit, dude. Not from what I know of Abraham Lincoln from the history books, but apparently...
Here it is, Judgment Day, and I'm the first one up.
Yep.
Oh, I found that park in Moorhaven. I found it.
Right on.
I found it. It's like if I win the lottery or something, I'm going to pay to put up a historical marker. Bum Mazel once slept here with his horse and put a little brief description of the story.
Oh, hell yeah.
But, yeah, I would pay to put that up there in that park. And there's a really big oak tree in it, so I'm guessing that that's probably the tree that he was sleeping under.
Probably.
But, oh man, we got two more.
All right then.
He months. I've got a major case of the mush mouth today.
Yeah, it's all right, dude. Don't sweat it.
Like worse than usual.
It is what it is, bro. Don't worry about it.
But he once mocked a political opponent until the guy broke down in tears.
No, not Honest Abe.
It says a lot about Abraham Lincoln's natural charm that he could bully and harass an opponent during an important political debate and still coming out looking like a winner. Early in his time in the House of Representatives, Lincoln was up against Jesse B. Jones, who spoke first in the debate, and really ripped into Abraham Lincoln and his political allies. And rather than rebutting his opponent's remarks with actual arguments, Lincoln chose to instead borrow the tactics of future high school bullies by mimicking Thomas. Lincoln got up on...
Did he do the Trump thing?
Lincoln got up on stage and he mocked Thomas's voice, gestures, and gait, which got a huge response from the audience.
Oh, he did. He totally did.
He's like, my opponent, Abraham Lincoln, he is a charlatan. He is a carpetbagger. He is a this. He is a that. And then Abraham, my opponent is like a carpetbagger. And can you imagine doing that without a microphone?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, dude. He had the... Oh, shit, yeah. Well, dude, he was probably used to projecting his voice anyway.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, like me and you, we live in the fucking digital age, dude. We have microphones and all the cell phones and stuff, dude. They didn't have none of that, dude. When they went out on the road and, like campaign...
They had to yell.
They either used a megaphone, they had like a little funnel that they held up to their mouth, or
but they
learned how to project their voice, Yeah.
They yelled, but it still sounded like they were talking.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's how you project your voice. It's like whatever. You know what I mean. Anyway, not the point.
So Jesse B. Thomas was described as ordinarily sensitive, and tradition decreed that he had to sit silently and watch as Lincoln cruelly mocked him to uproarious applause.
He just had to sit there and take it.
Yeah. Had gym class existed back then, Thomas would have definitely been getting flashbacks to it.
Yes. He would have been pantsed. He got pantsed by Abraham Lincoln.
Lincoln kept pressing this until Thomas burst into tears, a political anti-war movement or anti-power movement from which there is no coming back.
Fuck yeah.
That was almost as bad as yeah. Remember Howard Dean?
Oh yeah. No,
We're gonna
dude.
take back the White House. Yeah.
Yeah. Lincoln basically just went up behind him and pulled his pants down.
Yeah.
But, and he just had to sit there and take it. Oh my God, dude. That's fucking amazing.
Oh, and the media referred to it as a skinning. Yes. And Lincoln was the talk of the town.
That's how you win votes, baby. That's how you win votes.
Mm-hmm. Now,
even if he wasn't running for president at the time, doesn't matter, dude. He was planning ahead.
Right. So Lincoln did track Thomas down for an apology, which was nice, but then Thomas had to watch the man who had publicly ridiculed him go on to become president of the United States.
Well, hi there. 407 days ago, I publicly pantsed you, and I'm here to apologize.
Yeah. Vote for me.
I expect your vote coming in November.
And this is the last one. Lincoln won a debate just by ripping his opponent's shirt open.
All right.
Lincoln won a debate just by ripping his opponent's shirt open. Some speculate that Lincoln may have had Marfan syndrome, a disease that causes elongation of the body. While that's yet to be confirmed, we do know that at least one part of Lincoln's anatomy was oversized. His balls.
He had big balls.
He had big balls. And they were made of fire. That little known fact, that song by Jerry Lewis was written about Abraham Lincoln's balls.
Yeah. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Oh, fuck being a goat ass. All right, here we go. Yeah, we had to bring you into Jerry Lee Lewis. You know what? You deserve to be on our podcast because you married your 14-year-old cousin, you fucking piece of shit.
I don't know. Jerry Lee Lewis was like an anti-hero on the Will and Thunder show.
Oh, I got you.
Because he liked to get drunk and fuck around and everything, and one time he fucked around and he tried to shoot a beer can out of his bass player's hand.
Oh no!
and he wound up, he missed the can but hit the bass player in the stomach. So on the show,
where was the bass player holding the can?
He was holding it out.
I mean, was he holding it in front of his stomach?
No, he was holding it off to the side.
Out to the side, and he missed by like 3 feet.
Yeah. So when we were talking about that on the show, because Thunder, he was he's a bass player. So it's just like we're talking about that, and I said, and that brings up the question: was he a bad shot or was he a good shot? And it became a running joke. It's like, okay, Jerry Lee Lewis is coming for you, Kevin.
Hey, coming for you. He wants to shoot a beer can out your hand. Oh, fuck me. Okay, that's cool. I love that. That's staying in by all means. That part is staying in.
Oh yeah. So that was a really good show. It really was. I mean, I loved it. I loved doing it. I like doing this better. So an early political opponent of Lincoln was Democrat Colonel Edmund Dick Taylor.
Dick Taylor.
And apparently his name was not unearned.
Oh. So what? So Taylor, he was a dick, or he had a big dick?
He was a dick.
He was a dick. Okay, cool.
Yeah. But Taylor loved to lambaste Lincoln and the Whig Party for aristocratic proclivities.
Aristocratic proclivities? Okay.
That's it. You got it. That's it. And
yeah, you know what? I may be a lot of things, but I can figure out most of the words Bill's trying to say.
So, yeah, and he might have had a point. I mean, beer conditioner ain't free.
No, sure isn't.
So, Lincoln was fully aware of that Colonel Dick and his Democrat Party were also big spenders.
Colonel Dick, I love it. Oh God!
As one of history's greatest orators, Lincoln definitely had the ability to take down Taylor's argument piece by piece, exposing his opponent's hypocrisy, and with a reasoned and patient approach. But that's not what Lincoln did, and history is infinitely richer for it. Instead of debating Colonel Dick, Lincoln waited until his opponent was up on stage and already started in one of those take down those rich bigwigs before he sidled up behind the man and ripped open his vest to reveal a fancy ruffled shirt with a massive gold chain, several seals, and all manner of other bling, bling, bling.
Oh.
Once again, this drew uproarious laughter from the audience, so Lincoln just bowed and made his exit. No need to speak at all. And rumor has it that a young Emil Berliner saw this and immediately began inventing the microphone just so that somebody could drop it the next time
somebody could drop it.
Because it publicly owned that hard.
Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, dude, no, that's amazing. Lincoln just went up there and fucking he's fucking speaking.
Abraham Lincoln and the big wigs. They're rich. They don't care about you.
And he's wearing a ruffled silk shirt with gold chain. Ah, dude, fuck you, you motherfucker, hypocrite piece of shit. I don't even have to say anything. I just, mic drop.
Yep.
Rip this fucking shit open, expose him for the person that he truly is. I'll show myself out. God damn it, dude. Yeah. I had no idea fucking Abe Lincoln was this fucking cool.
I know, me either.
Fuck, dude, why don't they teach this shit in fucking school, man?
I know. I mean,
dude, seriously, dude. I mean, this is the shit that would get you interested in fucking history, not just
yeah, not just the shit that, you know.
Dude, I don't even want to go into what. Well, I don't know, but from what I understand, what they're teaching in school right now is just atrocious.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not going to go into that because we're not that kind of podcast. So, you know, here we are.
Nope. So, oh man, that was a fun one,
dude. Abe Lincoln is my new fucking hero, dude. I don't care if he never hunted vampires or not, and he's my fucking hero, bro.
Abe Lincoln and Bone Mazel.
Abe and Bone, dude. I'm gonna open a bar called Abe and Bone.
Abe and Bone. The pictures of Bone Mazel and
Abraham
all
over
Lincoln.
the fucking place, dude.
We'll open it in our
yes.
And then we'll open one in Springfield, Illinois.
Fuck yeah, we will, dude. We'll do two, dude. And like, dude, Abe and Bone, dude. And it'll be like, dude, we'll go back to their times, dude, and like do research, dude, and we'll make them like micro brews or like you know, like we'll brew or distill shit in house that was done at the time.
Yeah.
But they actually may or may not have drank. Who knows? I'm not saying Abe drank. Right. I don't know. I don't know if he did or not. I hope he did. I hope he did.
Know if he did or not. Yeah. Well, he would have to be able to keep up with Bone Mazel. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. No, this was a great episode, dude. I have a whole new outlook on fucking Abraham Lincoln, dude. I never knew.
Yeah, that first story was more like a it was more context
dude. I was like, dude, if this whole episode's going to go the way of that first story, yeah, I'm going to just hang up now. You can finish it on your own.
but the rest of them, man, the rest of them were gold.
Oh, I know, dude. But I guess you got to start out with the worst story and then just like
build up to it.
Build up to it, yeah. Because, dude, if you start out with the best story and you ended with that, I'd be like, dude, that's a fucking letdown, dude. How'd you end the story with that?
I thought the best one was the one where he got out of the marriage or the engagement.
Oh yeah, dude, that was totally my favorite one. Where he started a fucking dude, he fucking tried to cancel himself to get out of the. That was fucking great, bro.
Yeah,
God, I had no idea that Lincoln was so fucking cool.
I know. I mean,
oh shit, bro. Yeah, dude. Here's to Abe, honest Abe. Maybe you weren't so honest, but you know what?
Well, there's nothing in there about him lying. Not a damn thing.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. All right, brother.
All right.
That was good. Good.
All right. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this Patreon episode. Thanks for listening. Tell everybody.
Yes.
Tell a friend. If you like us, tell a friend. If you hate us, tell an enemy. And if you're that douche,
click like and subscribe. I don't even know if that's a thing on Patreon.
If you're that dickhead from Adelaide, that
yeah,
then
bring it, bitch.
Thanks for subscribing to Patreon, dickhead, and fuck off.
Yeah. No, fucking bring it, bitch.
So,
you think you're tough on the internet? Never mind.
Yeah. So,
anywho,
all right. Until next time, later.
Cheers, everybody. Oh shit, dude, something's dying.